It's a West versus East contest here in Brooklyn as the Nets play one at home. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Now here's Morant. Inside, and stolen by Drummond. Outside, KD. From downtown, and Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Outside, KD. Jacks up a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Bain. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside, Simmons. He can't get that one. Adams, some nice D. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Back to Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Adams. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. They trail by 3. Back to Adams. Out to Brooks. Another shot. Sweet move. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Durant, no good. Memphis moving it around. Back to Adams.
First quarter.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Morant outside. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. To the middle.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Outside for Simmons. Irving from long range. And again, it's the Nets missing. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
To the paint. Brooks. Jackson has the open look. And the 3 off target.
Grizzlies ball.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Substitutions for your
That
Nets.
looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Adams in the high post. Down low. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot. And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disruptive.
Tie game in Brooklyn. The second quarter coming. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point God moniker. This kid is fearless and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Jackson. A second chance effort. Kick out to Adams. To the inside. It's stolen. In transition. Here come the Nets. Pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Adams in the high post. Memphis moving that ball around. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Adams brings the double team. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Dragic. Now Aldridge. He takes it in. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Aldridge has got 6 points in the quarter. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. Durant in the corner. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 to shoot. They get it back. KD on the wing. And Durant can't get that one to fall. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Curry with a wide open look.
That's a three.
Nets, the corner three. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Second quarter.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Nets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Durant.
From Kyrie.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 5 now.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
Williams' shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Indoors, you can feel Andre Drummond's presence all over the floor, but it's really on the glass where he is truly at his most dominant.
He is nearly unmatched in terms of his rebounding ability. This guy is a multi-time league leader in that stat. He works so hard to secure possessions for his team.
And the rejection by Jackson. Inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Pass to Bain. Brooks with it. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%. Another foul will give him 3. Before the half, something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
John Morant.
First one falls for him.
And the 2020 Rookie of the Year, John Morant, went to a mid-major, overlooked out of high school. Ja exploded that sophomore season and went from a relative unknown to 2nd overall pick in the draft. An incredible underdog story.
Back to KD. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. KD's got 7 points in the game. Adams in the high post. There's Jackson with the 3. Fires from deep. KD's shot is off. Here's Brooks. And Durant sends it back.
Well, Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nets trailed by 3. Fires the 3. And Bain pulls it down. Pass to Morant. Now Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Steven Adams.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Bain. Six on the shot clock. Back to Brooks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Curry fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
Curry.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
From Kyrie.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Brooks, left side. Pass to Jackson. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
That's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Count it. Good. Drummond's got his second bucket.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
For three, Durant. Outside Irving. KD on the wing. Looking to get back on track here. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Dylan Brooks.
Nailed from three-point land.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Drummond. Outside for Simmons. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
His first foul.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Here's Bain. He's got 11. Irving with the steal. And Curry has it in the corner. Here's Simmons. Down low. Here's Drummond. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 6 points for Drummond.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size and close to the basket.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Timeout called, the Nets.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Now here's Dragic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Adams. 8-point game.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Harris. Bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
Here's Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And a new group in for the Nets. There's 38 seconds left in the third. And the rejection by Jackson. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Claxton. And he drives in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Here's Bain. Adams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now a 12-point Grizzly lead. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying a 12. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Memphis leading by 12. And here's Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. To the middle. Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Brooks has got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Curry's shot is good.
No hesitation from Seth Curry on the catch and shoot. You can see the confidence in his mechanics. That's beautiful.
To the paint. Here's Morant.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
3 second ball.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
That's his third personal.
There's Morant. Brooks right side. It's tipped. Memphis moving it around. Jackson, that's good.
Jackson Jr.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Curry, good.
Curry.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Now Morant. Stolen by Durant.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 11 in the second half. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. From deep. Adams with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Adams right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Next ball.
Nets trail by 11. Irving attacking. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Morant outside. Takes it inside. Pass to Adams. Out to Morant. It's good from long range. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Durant for 3. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Second chance shot. Trying to get open is Irving. And the layup by Curry.
Well, see, I think Seth Curry has terrific instincts. He understands when to shoot the basketball and when to put it on the deck to create a shot.
Inside. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam. And now he has a triple-double. 10 points, 11 assists, and 11 rebounds. KD can't get it to go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Brooks outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Basketball.
Nets trailed by 14. Here's Irving. Outside Curry. There's the triple. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Here's Morant.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Grizzlies.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
For Steven Adams.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Over to the left wing. And stolen by Drummond. Irving for three. That shot missing. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Morant with it. And there's the call. On Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
That will be
That's
foul
his
number
fifth
5 on him.
Fourth team foul.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
All that, but we will. I'm after free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patching street still can't match a G will go into we. I gotta move.